It's on to a new week for Washington. And next on the schedule are the Seahawks. They'll be running right into the blitz. Not an enviable task, but one they can exploit.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the Washington sideline is head coach Dan Quinn. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys came up short on the road. The Commanders' offense set to go now in first place in the always tough NFC East. And the focal point of the offense, as it's been all year, is this man at running back. Boy, he's been great. His guys would be in the playoffs if the season ended today, but they need a big game from him here to make sure that stays the case.
And that's exactly why I listen to you, because you're exactly right. A big game will go a long way towards making sure they are in the playoffs come January.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Daniels. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, check that.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for.
Commanders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. We talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think.
Commanders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 171 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He spins free. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's a 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Wants a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they...
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big, because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here. And it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. Well, we're in the latter.
Check, check. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Ready,
And a
set.
heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
A nice little juke. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on, come on.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's a give up the middle. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 233 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. This 2nd and 4.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. Ready,
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
ready, ready. Ready.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Gets past 1 man. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A gain of 22 yards.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th. So a victory here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a
The Commander's game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season
Set. Go. Here we go. Set. Ready, right? Let's go now. Hut, hut. Down. Ready. Come on, come on. Set, go.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting... The Commanders back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Setting him on the dime. It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Alert! Alert! Go!
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, he breaks another tackle. Oh, lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
Ready?
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Daniels back to throw. Setting up the screen. He's got the first and more inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bucs 13.
Another carry for him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one. The Commanders and their running back about to get back to work. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn them.
What's a defender? We've got a foot race. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. They give it. To him again. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. The give here on 2nd. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 4th down.
Commanders, and this running back headed back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll run here on 1st down. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Daniels now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to keep it this time. That one gains 7. That's going to give the Commanders a first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. First down now, ball at the 33. Daniels. We've got a screen to the running back. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. No need for a half. The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. The 40. At the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. We'll give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
First and goal, Washington.
No problems with the exchange, and it's out. And this one belongs to the Bucs. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. Commanders, and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with the game-winning drive.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They'll run here from the gun. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Really not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th.
Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry.
Okay, ready?
He'll look to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Finds him over the middle. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 5. At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Buccaneers' 49-yard line.
That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Their defense has set them up beautifully, Brock, and after that turnover, any points will end this game.
Yeah, as an offense, you're on the sideline just hoping for a stop. Just stop them, right? Just don't give up any points. But to get a takeaway, as an offense now, you're infused to go pay that off for your buddies from the other side.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
To throw. Jump off caught by his back. It'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And that's a win for the Buccaneers. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute...
sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil, as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a... The Commanders' offense ready to take over here. And all eyes on this man, their star running back.
His guys are in the playoffs. They punched their ticket already. I guess the question, though, how much do we see from him in this final week?
Brandon, I'm not sure. Some coaches like to play it safe, make sure they pull their guys and not play them in a game like this. And others say they're playing this bad boy out.
Yeah, there he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbelievable.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington has visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Third down and 6. Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Alert! Alert!
For a Commander's first down.
Run back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 167 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10, down at the 33. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Breaks through the contact. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Daniels. Got him in. It's Brown. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the gun, he'll hand this off. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Ooh, the juke. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come up second and 7.
49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Hands it off out of the gun. Dances by him. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up third and 2.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Bronco switch.
First down,
Bronco switch.
Washington.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
He was brought down by...
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
First down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Back now here on EA Sports. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Nifty move. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 11. And it's third down.
No!
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Short of the goal line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run here on third and goal. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll start with the option. And some nifty running here as they take this across midfield and down to the 47. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
For a Commander's first down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Washington.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Fights loose. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders look like they're going to... The Washington offense set to take over.
And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
Ready?
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through